I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but it looks like CompToUs already teased some of the things that we can expect from the 8th year anniversary over here in the new Summoner's Way update. So if you guys didn't already see it, Summoner's Way Progression Advanced, obtain one legendary artifact from the Kairos dungeon. You can obtain legendary artifacts from Steel Fortress and Punisher script B9 through B12, which we don't have B12 of Punisher script in Steel Fortress. So I think that some people would play devil's advocate and say, well, Bagel, it could be just a copy pasta and a mistake. CompToUs likes to make mistakes all the time. I don't think this is a mistake. I think this is intentional, that they wanted to just have this in here first, and then a lot of us already have expected a Steel Fortress and Punisher script B11 and B12 as an inevitability. Because we already have the B11s and B12s of the other dungeons, so why wouldn't we get eventually a Steel Fortress and a Punisher script B11 and B12? So they actually have it in here of Steel Fortress, Punisher script B9 through B12. So this brings me to what I wanted to discuss just a little bit, just a little quick video, is some of the things that I expect from the 8th year anniversary that is coming up. So, new dimensions and new 2A monsters. Not dimensions, sorry, one new dimension and 2 new 2A monsters. So we've seen some different, it's been a while, right, since we've gotten any 2A monsters. Everyone knows that. Everyone's feeling that they're like, yes, it's been a while. So in some updates, we get just a single monster added to a dimension, like, for example, the High Elementals. And in some updates, we get a brand new dimension, like, for example, the Howls and the Grim Reapers got the brand new dimension there. I think that this is going to be, for a couple reasons, I think this is going to be what we see from this 8th year anniversary update is new dimension and 2 new 2A monsters. There's a couple reasons. Number one is it's been a while since we've seen anything as far as 2As, and number two is because they're doing this big ad campaign. They're already starting to roll it out a little bit, but they're going to really push this big ad campaign when the 8th year anniversary is in full swing, and they want to have some really juicy stuff to talk about, or really juicy stuff to market to people, to new players, and especially returning players, because I think they're going to be targeting returning players more than anything else, to bring them back into the game. And I think a new dimension and 2 new 2A monsters is going to be exactly, well, it's going to be one of the big draws for trying to get returning players into the game. So also I expect them to do some nostalgic units. This way it kind of pulls people a little bit more, but that's already been the situation with 2A units, is CompToUs has always tried to do the older, more nostalgic units as the 2A monsters. That's already been one of the things that they already, in an interview, even said. So, some likely candidates we have is the Vagabonds, Hellhounds, Garuda, Yeti, Elemental, Imp, Harpoo, Harpy, Salamander. I know it's a lot of things. Likely candidates, all of the ones we don't have. Yes, that's all of the ones we don't have already. But I think that we're going to get another dungeon for these as well. And I think it's going to be something that people are very excited about. Like, for example, the Hellhounds or the Garudas, I feel are kind of likely. Although the Garudas wouldn't make sense if I say that they're going to have a new dimension, because Garuda's already in one of the previous dimensions as enemies. So it's likely that if we get Garudas, or if or when we get Garudas, they're going to be added to that dimension. So, just some food for thought. Those are the likely candidates. I don't really expect any new units aside from the 2As. We did get some new units lately, so I think that we're okay with those for now. That's just my theory. Based on them having enough new units with the 2As, they don't really need anything more. They may still do new units. I think that they'll probably roll out any new units after that in a different update sometime down the road, not necessarily in the 8th year anniversary. But that's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong with that. I could be wrong with everything all the time. Welcome to life. Bagel, you usually are wrong about everything all the time. Thanks. So yeah, we already talked about that. Punisher B12, Steel Fortress B12. Thank you to Tanner and David. They're the ones that let me know about that. New 8th year anniversary shop. We're getting this 8-year coin shop, but I think that we're going to get another one as well for crystals, right? So we're going to get that. We're going to get new, and then this is just the last one. Of course, new scrolls. We're going to get like either 8-year scrolls, or we're going to get some kind of different new exciting scroll. That's going to be part of the big ad campaign. The big ad campaign as well is some kind of new scrolls, not just the things that we already have. And we may see some kind of new blessing system or something like that, or integrated blessings or whatever. But I think that we're going to see, I think that everyone realizes that it's inevitable that we're going to get some kind of new scrolls as well. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you're looking forward to. I really hope that we get instant rune power-ups. Like, 2 ways, instant rune power-ups. I would be so happy. I'd be like, ah, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. We don't have to make it a crazy long video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you as always in the next one.